Hey guys, it's me. It's Queen Offset Haru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Alright guys, you know as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Likewise, last month you guys shared my videos 711 times. Thank you so much. That's exactly what I would like to see. I want to see people who are watching the videos and getting something out of it. That's the only reason to do them, right? Likewise, thank you for commenting. If you have something to say, please leave it underneath the video. And please remember to stick with our community standards, meaning have some sense when you leave a comment. My mama always said if you don't have anything kind to say, don't say anything at all. So if you have a kind comment, we would love to hear it in the comment section. All right, guys. So today we're going to talk about something that is actually rather interesting. We're going to talk about the effect of positive energy. People always ask me, why do I recommend remaining positive as you can in every possible situation? And I talk a lot about the law of attraction. I talk a lot about energy and vibration. And basically, that's what it's all tied to. I was talking to a client. This is how all this came up. I was talking to a client, and my client wants to manifest a lover, a life partner, not just sex, a life partner. And this happens with me too. That's how I recognized it immediately. My client goes up and down. One day he is happy and he is focused and he is confident that he is going to meet a wonderful person. The next day he's sad, he's mopey, he's not sure if he wants to do this or not. He's overwhelmed with school and work, and he just goes back and forth. So he asked me on one of his up moments, why did I think it was taking him so long to manifest a decent person? And I told him, like I've told him 1,000 times before, your vibration is not consistent. You go up and down. Doubt, worry, fear, negativity, and pessimism are the 5 killers of manifestation. If you're trying to manifest anything, from a car to a person to a career, if you have those 5 things going on a lot and you're not checking them, you're not checking your fear, you're not checking your doubt, you're not changing it, because a lot of times you will feel a frightful thought or a doubtful thought. Nobody said you're never going to think it or feel it, but immediately as soon as it comes up, don't indulge it. Use your affirmations to change the thoughts, to change the feelings. Use music to change the thoughts, to change the feelings. You got to find something that works for you and use that. The Louise L. Hay and The Secret and Esther Hicks and some of the other great gurus will tell you that you have to find a happier thought. You have to get to a happier vibration, because staying in pessimism, staying in negativity is slowing down, and in some cases destroys your manifestation. So here he is praying for love. He has a nice vision board up. He's doing all of these things to draw love into his life. And I'm like, but at the same time, you're being extremely pessimistic 50% of the time. So your vibration is only strong 50% of the time. You want your vibration to be strong as much as possible. The positive energy is higher energy. Negative energy is lower energy. So you want your vibrations to be high, high and happy and positive, and drawing the same goodness to you. So people don't tell you to stay positive just, out of their ass, like, oh, just stay positive. It's a real reason for it, an actual vibrational reason, scientific reason for you to be in higher spirits versus lower spirits, especially when you're trying to manifest something that you want. So, because of that, because his vibration is inconsistent, he basically draws nothing, or he draws something every once in a while that he doesn't actually want. I go through the same thing. I've told you guys a million times that I often consider manifesting a mate. And then as soon as I consider it, I start feeling like shit. But that means I got to give up my freedom. So my freedom versus my manifestation. So what do I attract? Nothing, or things I don't want. It's either one or the other. I'm always getting suitors, but it's never a suitor I want. You see? And then other times I don't attract anything at all. It's the same thing with my client. But I'm aware of it, and I'm not consciously trying to attract anything because I know that's a conflict of interest. You can't have both of those things going on inside of you and think that you're going to get your manifestation. So I'm not even trying. I'm just falling back and trying to figure out which one means more to me, manifesting this person or being able to do what I want, when I want, how I want, where I want, whenever I want. Those two things with me constantly clash because I really love the freedom. I'm Aquarius. I love the freedom. I love the independence, but I also love being in relationships. I'm a romantic. You guys know I'm a hopeless romantic, you know? So I go between the two vibrations back and forth, trying to decide which one means the most to me. And so far, my freedom has consistently won. So if you're trying to manifest something, anything, anyone, just remember to keep your vibration as high as possible. Keep your thoughts as positive as you possibly can. Just keep on thinking positively about the situation. Even if things happen to set you back, just be like, okay, it's cool. I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna move forward. Everything's okay. And just keep on going forward with your manifestation. Because if you do that, eventually you'll get your manifestation. In most cases, if it's something that's truly meant for you, you're going to get it regardless. Now, remember, people have to be patient with this process. This is another thing that I see that people run into. They want their manifestation today. They want it right now. They want it yesterday in some cases. And ain't shit happening. You're going to get your manifestation when the vibrational energy lines up right. It's like saying, I want the moon to come out right now. It's not going to happen. It's going to come out when it's time for it to happen. So if you're trying to manifest something, it's going to come to you when it's time for it to come to you. So you keep working on the manifestation, being positive about the manifestation, doing the physical work that you have to do to go towards the manifestation, and keep on believing and being positive. And then, boom, one day, when it's time, it will occur. So that's another thing I wanted to mention is the patience. The patience is really important. So if you are in a situation in your life right now where your life is not positive, where things are not happy, we're in a situation where your vibration isn't at its highest, before you try to manifest anything, that's the first thing you should do. Work on getting your life to a happier space. And in most cases, there are things you can do to get your life to a happier space. Now, it might not be easy. Nobody promised you easy. Fuck easy. just flag easy. Nobody promised you easy. But most things are doable. If you're in a bad relationship, you usually can genuinely find a way out of it. It might not be easy, but you can get out of it. If you're living someplace with people you don't want to live with, you can get out of it. If you're working a job that you really can't stand, you can find another one. Some people kill me. They'll stay in the job for 20 years, complain about the job every single day, but stay there. It's like on your day off, do some internet searches, when you have a chance to ask other people if their jobs are hiring, go back to school on weekends, for example, or after work or something like that, or maybe take some online classes so you can further your education and then apply for a management position or a position at another company. Most of the time, what is keeping you stuck in a negative space, an unhappy space, almost every time that I've come across is something you can do to make it better. Now, a lot of times what's making some people miserable is the people that they're around. A lot of times it's their friends, it's their family, or people that, their spouse or their lovers. And it's not easy in those cases, but again, there is something you can do about it. You don't have to be around people who make you miserable just because they're related to you. You don't have to be around the person who makes you miserable just because of that. I was talking to somebody the other day, and she was like, well, it's my kid's father. I can't stand him, and he gives me a hard time all the time. And I was like, well, when do you see him? And she was like, I see him when I drop off my kid. And I was like, well, stop dropping off your kid at his house. Drop off your kid at his mom's house, and he got to go pick her up from there. Make another arrangement. Me and my daughter's father could not stand each other, and we still really don't get along very well. But at the height of our negativity, at the height of the aggression, his mother came and picked up our daughter and dropped her off with him because he didn't have a car. So his mom helped us out. And sometimes my mom helped us out. There's other people in your life that may be helpful. One guy told me that it's in their court order that he picks up the baby at the police station. There's a police station around the corner from his house. And he picks up the baby at the police station every Friday and drops the baby off at the police station every, I think it's Monday morning or something like that. So there's other ways you can get around these types of things, utilizing the law and utilizing other people who are in your life and utilizing, just your plain old common sense, or asking an Aquarius who can maybe come up with a solution. So I just wanted to point that out to you guys because I noticed that staying positive is something that people often struggle with. And I wanted you to know that when you're trying to manifest positivity, patience, and having good people in your environment are really, really important. Okay? All right, guys, it's time for me to get going. So come back soon because I have a lot more to say. All of my information will be underneath this video. And if you would like to get a reading, email me or hit me up on social media and I will give you an appointment. Okay, guys? See you later.